The Wilma approached BalletX almost 2 years ago now about the PIFA Festival. Walter Bilderback, who's the dramaturg at the Wilma Theater, recommended maybe something by Apollinaire, since his works were just booming then, when Cubism, Picasso, that whole era was just, you know, it was exploding. Everyone was really not feeling inhibited to just express themselves and express their art and take it to a new level. And this play, this wacky play, the Mammaries of Tiresias, expresses that feeling very much.
Apollinaire is a really fascinating character in his own right. A really major, almost protean force in Paris artistically. He sort of invented himself. He was the first writer who championed Cubism and Picasso. He fervently attacked all of the establishment to the extent that when the Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre, Apollinaire and Picasso were the police's first two suspects. They had nothing to do with it, but they were briefly arrested for that. Described it in his preface to this play, when a man wanted to imitate walking, he invented the wheel, which doesn't resemble a leg at all. In doing so, he was accidentally practicing surrealism.
Proliferation of the imagination is a very interesting piece. It's playful, it's fun, it's pretty kooky. The way I suggested to Walter that we work on this is that we find musicians who can improvise, and we really get working together with the dancers to create something. So what we've been doing is having the musicians in the rehearsals, and we've been playing stuff that we've developed in our own rehearsals. And the choreographer Matthew takes it and starts working on a section of it with the dancers. Watch what they've done and incorporate how they're moving to the music into our score. So we end up catching the turns and the twists and the jumps and the physical aspect of what they're doing, and use that for material for us to add into the music. It's a really fun way of working. Another aspect to this play is that the musicians are all very present on the stage. We are not just in black clothes at the back or in an orchestra pit, so we are really a part of it. This is also a reason they were interested in the instruments: double bass, harp and accordion. Very visually interesting instruments. There are some really funny and exciting and out of nowhere things that are going to happen. So all I can say is you just have to come and see for yourself.
What's also very unique and a complete departure from BalletX and a complete departure in any of the work I've ever done is really combining the actors and the dancers together. We're using a lot of the text from the play. Walter's abridged quite a bit of it and adapted it for a dance theater piece. So a lot of the phrases I've done with the text, the actors will be saying as well. But you know, there's a thin line there on how to make that work. It can really be, can fail or it can be interesting. So we're going to try to make that as interesting as possible within, you know, using the text and the dance. It's not done very often, especially with an archaic play like this, so that should be interesting.
It's been tremendously fun and tremendously scary working on it, because we're all going into unknown territory in some way, shape, or form. We're all intentionally moving ourselves outside our own personal comfort zones. Today I started working with actors for the first time. Matt has been in rehearsals with the dancers for 2.5 weeks. So this whole question about when we bump them up together, you know, what's going to happen? Are we going to get a nuclear reaction, or are we going to get a symphony? Like that.